Hello everybody, welcome back to the glitching video. I'm here with my friend Code Pro, and we're going to
Hey,
demonstrate a vehicle glitch to put vehicles into the map. And we have basically a couple models here to demonstrate the beginnings of how to build it. We're going to show you how to build it before we actually show you how the glitch works. And Code Pro, will you take it away?
all right, I'll take it away. So what we have here is a simple basic floor layout. Nothing spectacular as you can see. The ground here, notice that it's completely flat. That's what you want. It's not going to work well or at all if you try to do it on some rocky, bumpy, slopey terrain. So without wasting too many resources, that's like what, 3 trees, maybe 4? We'll make our way over here. And as you can see, we have something new here. Well, these are double doors. One of the few rare objects left in this game that you can still place/open through vehicles without getting a block message or not opening at all. Another thing that's a very close detail here is you have to make sure that these are placed exactly like this. See how this line of this floor is right where this garage frame begins? You need it to look just like that. So I'll go ahead and put that floor back down. And what we'll do is we'll make our way to the next model here. And over here, as you can see, we have a wall that's been placed right here. This wall is to make sure whenever we begin the final glitch that the vehicle does not fly out on either side. No, I didn't put a wall down here because I wanted to show you guys that the wall has to be placed after the gate or it's not going to work. Now, over here, we're almost to our finished product. You can see we've added some plates. And how this is going to work is this particular glitch is going to fit the hatchback model. There are plenty of other vehicles that this could work with too, but that is something that you're going to have to figure out on your own. Because the hatchback, whenever you close these gates on the vehicle, it is going to spaz out, as most of the vehicles do from glitches in the past. What's going to happen is the vehicle is going to search for room for it to spaz into, and it's going to rest, and it's not going to glitch out anymore. These plates are fitted and custom just for the hatchback, so it cannot, it can't find a safe place. And that's how these are going to work. We have a shutter here as well, and you'll see why this is here in a little bit, and why there's a roof over here. So we'll move on to the finished product, but we'll take a detour first. Find yourself a little handy bicycle around the map and store it somewhere. Should be easy to do, not very hard. So, you're going to build something that looks like this. You'll see why in a little bit. So, in this crate right here, we have 2 detrimental pieces to the glitch. It's going to be a floor and a ramp, a total of 6 logs. And when you have this built, your plates and all, you can see you can still open these gates regardless of those push plates being here. They don't push, but that's what we're calling them. And over here, we went ahead and put some pipes down because there's that rare occasion that the vehicle will try to come through the shutters, which it has. So this
Multiple
should,
times.
yeah, it wasn't good.
It wasn't
So
fun.
what we'll do is we'll go ahead and spawn our hatchback. And how this is going to work is, like I said, double doors are one of those rare objects that can go through vehicles. Well, ramparts or ramps will also do the exact same. So if you would drive that in there, Charles, we'll go ahead and start this final glitch for you guys. I know you're all probably really wanting to see how this is going to work. So what we do is you have him go in there, or you drive it in there by yourself, and you will teleport backwards, teleport to spawn. What you'll do is you will take your roof. You can see it actually gives you a green. You can place it. Very surprising, right? Well, you come around to your shutters. You're going to want to open the gates. See, they clip straight to the vehicle. That's 1, 2, salvage the floor. Do it in this order. And then at this point, if you have your friend, you would tell them to enter seat 1, or if you're single player, you would hit it with a car jack. And now we watch. Charles, if you would enter seat 1 for me.
And basically
You can
here
see,
is that you spaz, and this is a rare occasion right here, is that we got the vehicle directly under without the bicycle. Usually what would happen is that the vehicle gets stuck to the floor, and it pushes, and it gets stuck. So we need to use the bicycle to make it unstuck and push it downwards. But that was a rare occasion. where the vehicle didn't need the bicycle. So
Now, let's go ahead and try to demonstrate that again, preferably one where we have to use the bicycle. And remember, that was with a player inside the vehicle. We can also try it without a player to show you how it will work with a car jack. So, I'll come up here and spawn another vehicle in. Remember to pick up your ramp and put down your floor. Always remember to put down the floor, because in servers, unless you're staff, you're not going to have the ability to fast salvage. So you don't want to have to fix everything and do it over. So go ahead and drive that in there for me.
Go in
All
the
right.
fourth seat. Don't forget about if you
Make
have a
sure.
friend.
Perfect. Make sure that vehicle's completely stopped before you place it on the floor. There, and we get the floor, and go ahead and enter the seat again, Charles.
Now here is another thing, that problem that happens, that sometimes it does push you backwards, sometimes it does push you upwards, and you're just gonna have to just be patient with it and keep doing it over and over again. It's really interesting how it's just completely random. But
And
yeah.
also make sure, for the most part, if you are having a slight issue where the vehicle's going back further, like glitching out backwards, you're going to want to take these push plates and move them back a little bit closer to the window. As long as this vehicle looks like it's definitely stuck right on the window, you're going to be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get this floor placed down. Got stuck right there.
Yeah, you will get occasionally stuck with this glitch because of the tight quarters that needs to keep the vehicle staying in one position.
It's rare, but it depends on how the push plates are working. All right, so open again, and driver's seat or car jack.
You forgot about the floor.
Ah, yeah. Very good.
See, that's
All right.
don't ever forget about the floor. We've mistakenly done this multiple times and forgotten about the floor. And we go in the first seat. Here we spaz out a bit. I would usually hold the W key just in case of stuff like that happens, where it gets stuck on the roof and you might have to do it again. It really depends on what happens. But sometimes the W key helps, sometimes it doesn't help, and it keeps you stuck in a position that you don't want to be in. But that's
All
another
right.
thing, it pushed you upwards. So we're gonna
Now,
have to try this one more time and see if we can get
let's
it.
do it. This time, let's do it with the car jack instead.
Okay.
So drive that in, exit the vehicle. As you see, he will teleport backwards. Don't worry about teleporting to spawn. I'm going to enter the vehicle really quickly just to make sure it's good. Sometimes I like to hold down the space bar because, believe it or not, it does apply some interesting park brake to the vehicle. For example, parking on a hill, you come back and your vehicle's in the ocean, hold the space bar down. So what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and close the gates like usual, and don't forget the floor. And Charles, if you want to give that a nice car jack in there, you can see what's going on.
We basically used the car jack on the vehicle, and it would spaz out like a player was in it. And basically what happens there is that it either pushes it down like it just did again, or it gets stuck on the roof of the car, gets stuck on the floor, and you would have to use the bicycle to push it in. That was another rare occasion where the vehicle just fell under, which is pretty interesting.
Anyway, that is the majority of everything we wanted to show you for this video. We would show you how to use the bicycle, but you, for the most part, understand how that works. Basically, if the hatchback gets stuck in there, only the roof is going to be visible, and you're just going to want to back up this vehicle in there until the plates hit the roof, wiggle it around a bit, and it'll push it right under for you. But that's all the time we had for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll have more glitches to come because they are plentiful. So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Code, for demonstrating it. Well, helping me explain. We'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.